So it was really hard to hear back there because of all the traffic, but that was a place called India Gate. It's a monument where from there down the road there's another big building, and straight down that line it lines up to the president's house. Pretty cool. And it was lit up the India flag colors, and we got a bunch of pictures, professional pictures taken. Yeah, we actually found, when we left there, we found our, turn the bag around to face the camera. The bag, chip bag. We found a bunch of our favorite Indian lays that we get from the Indian grocery store back home. We found them at a guy just carrying around, like a vendor, street vendor. He was carrying around these chips, and we got a bunch of them because they are our favorite. Yum, yum, yum.
And also cotton candy right here.
Oh, yeah.
Cotton candy sticks.
We got some cotton candy and popcorn, too.
Yeah.
This morning, we're on the way to the Taj Mahal. We're taking a Uber to the train station, and then a train for about 2.5 hours, and we're gonna visit the Taj Mahal today. We rented a hotel over there so we can recharge throughout the day, and then we're headed back to New Delhi at the end of the day. So come along with us to the Taj Mahal. And while you're with us on our journey to the Taj Mahal today, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel if you've ever been curious about India or if you have any plans to visit. We're going to be here for a month, so we're going to get tons of content from India, all different types of content, and it will be of great value to you if you have any interest in India at all. We're up early too, so we beat most of the traffic. This is probably pretty rare for midday in New Delhi, but early morning, there's not much people out. And also it's Sunday. I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, I guess that's a thing in India too. Sunday is less crowded.
कॉफी और 2 पानी बोतल हो गया बस 180 रुपये
Not the whole tray, but just this.
Big old vegetarian meal at the train station. We're at the train station, about to board our train, headed to whatever city the Taj Mahal is in. I don't remember, but I will catch you up on that in a minute. The Taj Mahal is in the city of Agra, once a sleepy town, now a booming city thanks to the Taj Mahal. She makes friends everywhere. Something that I've noticed in my world travels and back at home in the US is that the less desirable places to live is usually where the poorest of the poor get stuck. In India, that happens to be along rail lines and by some rivers. So as you can see here, this is some of what you can find as living quarters for the poor that live along rail lines in India. So it's pretty much shanties. There are, of course, poorer areas, but this is somewhat down the spectrum.
4 garden and 4 entry gate. They are western gate and eastern gate and south gate and main hall entrance gate. Taj Mahal took time 22 years. Inside workers were 20,000 workers every day work after complete Taj Mahal. The first Mughal emperor. अरे हाथ में बिछना नहीं चाहिए, बस कैमरे लगे रोक लग जाएगी.
So on the train ride, we were talking about the dwellings of the poor, and it's pretty much the same the world over. The poor usually have subpar dwellings, and then on the other end of the spectrum, we have the rich, and we have the excessively rich, as is the case with the Taj Mahal. The prevailing origin story says that in Agra in the year 1632, Shah Jahan built this excessively beautiful tomb for his wife, his favorite wife, to honor her upon her death during childbirth of his 14th child. Later on, his son, who took up the throne, put him in jail for his excessiveness while poor people suffered. This was not his only building project. He did many excessive building projects around India. It so happens that the Taj Mahal is not only his favorite wife's tomb, but his tomb is also housed inside of the Taj Mahal. So he was able to be laid to rest in his excess. Now, the Taj Mahal is said to have taken 22 years to construct, during which time 2,000 elephants per day carried the raw materials to the construction site, where 20,000 artisan workers were per day constructed the massive monument. Of course, being a wonder of the world, there are many alternate stories and conspiracies of the true reality of the Taj. For example, that the king actually came and took the temple from Hindus and claimed it as his own, killing all of the Hindus in sight, so everyone would always think that he built it. Another interesting story surrounding the Taj is that supposedly, once construction was completed, in the story saying that it was built by Shah Jahan, he had all of the workers' hands cut off so that they can never build anything so beautiful ever again. With really no way to tell exactly the true story behind the Taj Mahal, for now we will just leave it with its perfect title, A Wonder of the World, and we shall wonder. If nothing else, the stories and speculation are quite entertaining. I hope you enjoyed our Taj story and video. Share this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. Take care.